Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. I was hoping that something would get toggled, but it didn't. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. And speaking of not losing sleep, slept on those new pillows last night, and it was okay. Well, I slept on one of the new pillows. No, I don't know if we're going to do a brick walk tonight. Didn't do one last night. We shall see. We got a new sub goal, and you never know. Hype train could happen. We get all the way through level 5, then we would walk on the Lego bricks barefoot. I'm here. I am. Hence the countdown. Stone Monkey Research. Oh, you're letting my feet have a rest? Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. I'm glad you're thinking of me and my calluses. So yeah, I tried the pillows. Really. I got one to test. And the silly thing is I ordered 2 more, thinking, okay, I might as well just get 2, because I figured I'd like it, and I didn't. It was okay. I slept fine, but I still feel like I could do better. So I went out and picked up a king-size pillow with a little more firmer feel to it. So I'm going to try sleeping on that tonight. See how that goes. And I've got another couple of pillows that I'm going to try after these 2. So we're going to see. It's kind of like Goldilocks. This one's too soft. This one's too hard. I mean, I guess I didn't realize I'd be so picky with pillows, but, I really...
Joshua_XP_Cheerdex100. Today in Star Wars history in 1977 Part 1. John Williams finished his soundtrack recording session for the score to Star Wars.
And that changed everything. Iconic. Who does not know the Star Wars soundtrack? Even if you're not a fan, you kind of have an idea who Darth Vader is. Hello there, Andrew Wombat. Welcome back to the Play Shop. I am printing some Black Series stands, and it's... I gotta ask Hollywood N3D when I see him. My night's okay. My night's well. It was a pretty busy day. The problem I have is that Hasbro does not have a universal size. See, there are holes in the bottom of the feet. You see those holes there? They're a different diameter. So I've got to do I got to print different sizes. There's no one size fits all, which is honestly kind of maddening to me. So some of them work, some of them don't. So I'm printing various sizes. Some were too big, some were too small, some weren't big enough. There's no universal size, unfortunately. That's good. Coming to chat, the first thing you hear is music to your ear, Star Wars. Well, of course, AJ Eversoul. Printing some, not figures. Not printing figures. Hey, Kit Skyfire, yes. Hello! A warm, hearty Perillo. Hello, Kit Skyfire. Perillo, hello. Boop, 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 boop. Is that different sizes within the Black Series figures? Well, not within one Black Series figure, specifically. But, one, this one's holes, sizes may be different from this one's. And that it's just they're all Black Series. You need some squirrel emotes? Well, we don't have any squirrel emotes. Mostly just Star Wars ones at this point. So I can't really... Wish I could help. I've got a couple new Black Series figures that I was going to unbox, or one of them, going to showcase, but unbox one. As soon as I know Kurt's here, because I screwed up last night's screen grabs. Capturing Moments Skull. Thank you so much for that unicorn cheer.
Capturing Moments Cheerdex 100.
Thank you, and good to see you again, Sunburnt Weevil. Greetings, program. Do you fight for the user, Sunburnt Weevil? So let me ask, Kit Skyfire, do you also stream here on Twitch? If I've asked that before, I apologize, but I want to make sure you get an auto shout-out. Liz made a Star Trek communicator today. Ooh, wow. I've yet to do a Star Trek something. Admittedly. I have not done a Star Trek something. If I don't get distracted, oh, look, a squirrel. Yeah, good luck. Especially when you're trying to make an emote out of a squirrel. Okay, so I'll grab the stuff here. Let me flip over to another view. This is, I mean, these things are almost done here. Give me a second. Can we all give just a bit of breathing room to the beginning of these broadcasts? Yeah, I tried the 20-second, or sorry, the 20-second, 10-minute countdown timer, right? Is that about right? I hesitate to do it longer than that or shorter. 10 minutes just seems to be about the right spot. Let's go ahead and do this. Wrong view, but hey, there's what I'm printing. Sorry, it's going in and out of focus there, but that's what I'm printing. These are the stands. I haven't obviously done the peg yet. The prongs yet. Not yet, Kit Skyfire says. Bars of black gold? No! These are action figure stands, so like this one. See, this Death Trooper fits in this stand. So I can, oops. So basically it allows him so he's not gonna fall over. And I need to do this on one of my shelves because they've fallen over one too many times. So I basically have to get something underneath all of them. But this Death Trooper here, this Death Trooper doesn't fit in the ones that I printed out. So it's like I'm stymied. I'm baffled. But the one thing I'm not is shocked. I'm gonna flip back to this view because we got a hype train. We got a hype train happening. Yes, the Midnight Smith. And by the way, huge thanks to the Midnight Smith because he, thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. He tweeted out a model for the Kenobi macro binoculars used by Ewan McGregor in the preview. I knew someone would. Someone modeled the macro binoculars that of course I gotta print it. And the funny thing is I have a black filament loaded up here. Isn't that kind of funny how it happened that way? I think so. Hey, Denise! Glad to see ya! Resubscribing. Thank you. And I hope my tips, were they really tips? Eclipse hype. Yes, thank you so much for dropping the hype. Get those hype emotes going, people. So Denise, this is what's called a hype train.
So Denise just resubscribed for 2 months.
I'm trying to help Denise. I think we all need to help Denise. I'm trying to welcome Denise into this community.
Joshua_XP_CheerDex100. Thanks everybody for participating on the hype train.
That's right.
Chris Blurio.
Get those emotes going, okay? Emotes are how, and by the way, if I sound, Denise, if I sound condescending at all, it's not intentional. I'm just being...
The Golden Boy just gifted 5 subs.
The Golden Boy gifting 5 subs, including one to that Y-Wing guy, and Daily Pone, and TC Jamie, and Mrs. LM. That was jam-packed, the Golden Boy. What's up? Indeed. Good emotes there. Fix 'em, dude. So, Corey Man, great to see ya. Comic Age Clothing, perfect use of the Perillo emotes there with the Light Force Lightning and the lightsaber. So here's the thing. Denise, hopefully your eyes aren't crossed by now. What's happening is what's called a hype train. So a hype train is kind of what gets kicked off when 3 different people support the channel in some way. So someone cheered 100 bits, which is the equivalent of $1. And a bit, you know, it might look like this, right? There's the 3. There you go. And then another person cheered, or another person resubscribed. And when you have that 3rd trigger, what happens is you have a chance to build that momentum, to get the energy going. And so hopefully you've got a vibrant community that's there to support the endeavor. Hype trains don't happen all the time. And the best thing you can do with the hype train is push it all the way to a level 5, all the way through a level 5, because that's maximum community support. So you want to do anything you can as a creator to keep that hype train going. And as a supporter, you want to do anything you can do to help make that hype train happen. Because you get a special emote, and you get shout outs, and you get emotes potentially.
Well,
Well, I said emote.
Subscribed for 15 months. Hello, everyone. Hi, Chris.
Thank you, No More 3, and welcome. Or I should say, welcome back. So, Denise.
Hey, Charades 100. Hello, Denise. We will make sure Chris doesn't eat any supper on stream.
I will not eat anything while Denise is here. You're lucky you weren't here last night, because I did have to eat something. I missed my supper. Do you like that, Liz? I said supper. Even though we know it's a dinner, not a supper. So Denise was, she was asking really good questions on Twitter, trying to get, really understand Twitch. And it's difficult to explain Twitch on Twitch, let alone on Twitter. But, kind of the bottom line is, it's there for activity, interactivity. Oh, now Denise is snorting.
No More 3 cheered X200.
Like that, Denise? Is this what you literally did right now? See how I did that? Was that too much? Was that too close to hit, too close to home? So I'm in a hype train. So, my energy's going. I turn on a special light, turn on some special video effects, get people going saying, hey, everybody, share some awesome emotes. Get that excitement going and flowing. Trying to push through a level 5 as much as we can. Look at that! Joshua XP gifting a sub.
Joshua_XP_ just gifted 1 sub.
Very appreciated. We're now 2 minutes left at a level 3. And if we get to, Denise, here's what I'm going to do. If we get to a level 4, oh, hang on.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where he at?
Torian 2000 just resubscribed for 5 months. Hey Chris, how's your night?
There you go. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and freeze. Now take it down to your knees. Now lean back and freeze. Now go back up and freeze.
I pulled the cord. Almost knocked the mic on the floor. So, that doesn't happen all that often. Now, I said what I was going to say was if we got to level 4, I'm going to get Emperor Palpatine. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get Emperor Palpatine.
300.
Thank you, by the way, Magic Eyes and Comic Age Clothing and Kit Skyfire and Quarryman 2000 for resubscubbing. Resubscubbing is a thing. Oh, and apparently my print is done. We get to find out after the hype train whether or not some of these actually work with my figures. All right, let me go get Palpatine. He's going to take us through a level 5. We get through a level 5, I do a barefoot brick walk. Hello. I'm talking specifically to Denise. I've come to understand she is confused by Twitch. You are not alone. It is very confusing, especially to Sith Lords. So you and I, cut from the same cloth. Yes, I feel the anger flowing through you. And also the annoyance, which I'm only here to exacerbate. That is the word of the day. Exacerbate. Ooh, good use of that emote there, Joshua. Thank you, Capturing Mimitsicle, for those 100 bits. Appreciate your cheer. Hello there, Fix'em Dude. Alright, everybody tag STL Denise and give her a hearty Perillo hello. She's probably gone by now. She's like overwhelmed. It would not surprise me. Especially since I know that Chris has some beer around here somewhere. Oh, he put it here. Oh, he doesn't have a lot left. That's sad.
Capturing Momental Charades 100.
Hello! That is a crash course in Twitch. We now have about a minute and a half left to go at a level 4 hype train at 39%. It's a pretty healthy start to tonight's show, I would say, even if we don't make it any further. But that is not up to me. The only thing that's up to me is discovering whether or not any of these actually work. Because let me tell you, Chris is very frustrated. There we go. Okay, there we go. This one worked. Yay.
Sunburnt Weevil 5 Charade X100.
Thank you so much, Sunburnt Weevil. Let's put you there. He's not going to fall over. Appreciate that cheer. We now have less than a minute to go at, almost 66%.
Capturing Momental just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub. We're at 65% with about a half minute left to go until we get level 5. Almost there. That's something that I think someone said in Star Wars. Almost there. Let's see here. Okay, this is a bit tight. I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm always afraid these things are going to break. And I don't want them to break. That's right. 8 subs? Only 8 more subs.
Magic
87%. Oh, we didn't quite make it. We made it as far as 91% on a level 4. So close, yet so far away.
Joshua_XP_ Charade X100.
Valiant.
Wow, Perillo Elect 2 _HF Perillo Elect 1 _HF Perillo Palpi Perillo Elect 1 Perillo Elect 2 Perillo
Why not? Sure, Joshua, why not? Thank you, Magic Eyes, for those 500 bits. I now return you to Chris. Oh. Come on, Palpatine. At least he could have turned all this off. I don't understand why he leaves this to me to turn it off. Okay, now we're back to normal. Okay. Welcome back to the stream, and you're probably sitting there thinking, that was too exciting. It was almost overstimulating, and there's no possible way that Chris could keep up that kind of energy through the night, and I'm here to report that it's possible. So if you don't mind, I want to get serious for a moment and get back to normal, okay? So let's sit here and reflect upon the utter silliness that just took place. I am embarrassed for myself, and I hope that the next time it happens, I'm able to rise to the occasion. Let me go ahead and convey some less energetic information to you. I have some stands, hence the teaser. Stands in the place where you live now face Pacific Northwest. Okay, I thought that was funny. Apparently, I need to go smaller. The thing is, I'm gonna have to print out. Is this too serious for everybody? Am I being too serious? See, this is way too small or way too big. It's just you can't. I just need a. I wish there was a Goldilocks one. You know, the perfect size. I don't need it to fit in perfectly. Just enough to hold on to the foot. So, we have an Aziz Light and a what else do we have? Oh, we have an at the chat. Now this might be a little silly. Okay, yeah, we've definitely oversimplified here. And I'm trying to counteract whatever the hell just happened here with the hype train. So thank you for your patience, your understanding. Where the hell did that thing go? There it is. It's weird, when windows disappear and you can't get back to them in any way. It's just bizarre. Did we plug the mic back in? Yes, Kit Skyfire. I turned off the hype here. Do you need me to go regular? You need me to go normal? I'll go normal. All right, so that stand kind of worked. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, man, it's just, this is just so maddening. Because they're either too small or too big. And I just need them to work. There we go. So that one's going to have 2. And then we're going to start, I think we're going to go, I'm going to shrink these a tiny bit. Because I feel that some of them are too much here. Sorry, I've got to check to see which ones I need, if I need to go smaller or bigger. Because my goal, again, with all this, my goal is so that these things stop falling over on the shelf. And that's what they were doing. Just like the 3 bears, that's right. See, this one's too small for that one too. So it's like the TIE pilots they need to be bigger. Let's see not triple zero. Yeah, I need to go a little smaller than this. I feel I need to go a little smaller. So I'm gonna go down, gotta step it down a couple sizes. You wouldn't believe, and by the way, if I missed any chat, I do apologize for that. You wouldn't believe what I watched recently, Chris. Oh, you watched the whole thing? Steve Clark? Man, I'm sorry you had to suffer through that. Did you lose a bet? Like even I wouldn't do that, dude. And I was there. No, or just yeah. Okay, that explains it. You were bored. I was like, was there nothing else on? Do you not have a Netflix subscription? Is that So you've effectively explained it. All right, so give me a second. I'm gonna shrink it by. I'm gonna go down. Give me a second. I gotta do a resize here. 165.3. No. That's the smaller Black Series. Sorry, everybody. I've got to get the medium large. Okay, so I got to shrink it because that was the default small. I think I'm going to go to 97%. So 174.1. 97. Yeah, to 65. All right. Let's try this. So this is going to be the ones where these other ones were too tight. Slicing now. Oh, wow. Only an hour 33. Give me a second. I got to find basically the top end of the range and the low end of the range. Because I'm going to need to do different sizes. I mean, there's no way it's one size fits all. And this is just, I got to tell you, it's very frustrating. I know I've got to change the lights here. Hey, Stone Monkey Research, don't ever, any support y'all give, I'm very happy. Just being here. Honestly, giving me someone to bounce off of. Yeah, I can understand that, Comic Age Clothing. Glad you're sticking around with me. All right, so let's get this printed off. I basically, this next one should fit these two. But let me check. I've got, I guess, other ones I've stood up. This is going to be impossible. How am I going to manage these? How am I going to manage? I guess I could do different colors, different sizes, but I just soon have them all black. I mean, for various reasons, just black stands. I also need to print vintage collection ones, and I'm probably going to have the same issue with the smaller vintage collection stands. But this is all I need, right? This very simple, straightforward piece, right? With the little stud right there. That's it. That's all I need. And this lamp. That's all I need. All right, let me pull up some new stuff. Let me get way out of focus. This is brand new. Probably one I'm going to open tonight when I see either Dark Toy Lord or Hollywood in 3D. This is Jedi Fallen Order Night Brother. So, very happy this came in. Also happy that a Battlefront 2 Rocket Trooper came in, a clone. Make sure I sit further back. Oh, Dark Toy Lord is here. Awesome. Wasn't sure about that. Now, I assume Kurt survived the hype train. Let me go ahead and show everybody what I printed last night. Hey, how you doing? What does that say? BYT? Then you went back to normal? BYT? What's BYT? That's last night's print. And then what was out of focus yesterday? Kurt's printer's almost there. Awesome. Okay, let me sit way far. Hang on just a second. There we go. There's the Mafex Darth Vader. See, if I sit way back, then there's no way I'm in focus. And last but not least, get it balanced. There we go. This one I almost wanted to. I should probably order another one because I feel like I need to open one of these. It's not very often you see this kind of blue figure. It's not very often at all. So we got those to open, or one of them to open at least, before too long. So the next print is going. It's a very blue Vader. Sorry, the letters on the keyboard are all rubbed off. Quiet. Oh. Quiet, then I went back to normal. Yes. I was quiet, Aranella, and it's good to see you again, by the way. Because I was compensating for the exciting. We had a hype train, got through at least level 3, got into level 4. You're printing the R2d2 Egg? Now, there's an R2d2 Egg. There, really? I haven't printed. I just realized I haven't done a low poly R2d2. So that one's on my desktop to do. As soon as I get through some of these stands and then printing the as soon as I get through the stands that I need, I should say, I should clarify. And getting past these, then I want to do the Obi-Wan Kenobi binoculars probably tomorrow. So Obi-Wan Kenobi binoculars. Letters of the keyboard are rubbed off. You only had it for a week and they rubbed off already? Seriously? That's not good. Can we all give a warm Perillo hello? Welcome to Flavorless 69. Hello, Flavorless 69. Hello. Hello. Warm welcome, warm hello. Perillo hello. Use that emote. That's what it's there for. Use the emotes, Luke. Unless your name's not Luke. You use the emotes. Use the emotes, not Luke. Half the keys are not registering half the time. Dude, send it back, Aranella. That's horrible. I don't know. Did you get an off-brand? Sounds like you got a lemon. In fact, it'd be better if you were typing on an actual lemon. Right now, I'm sorting them in piles because I have a feeling what I'm going to do is get a series of baggies and label them, small, smaller, medium, and then go that route, because otherwise this is just gonna be they're all over the map. There's no one measurement. I don't know how Midnight Smith did it. Not Midnight Smith, Hollywood in 3D did it. All right, so since Dark Toy Lord is here, all you Star Wars fans, which one? Oh, hey, we're only 8 away. You're right. Eclipse Empire said we're about 8 away from tonight's sub goal. 8. I think 8 is enough. Yeah? Nails and hot glue? No. I'm already worried that, if it's too firm, I just don't. You need it to be firm, but not firm enough. right? You need it to not be something where it's going to fall over. And so I just, that's the thing I'm trying to avoid. I'm just trying to increase stability, but I don't want it to get stuck in there and accidentally broke, because if that ever happens, I'm never getting it out. That's my concern, is that it may snap. Yeah, that is a concern. Owzy said, that's what she said. That's what she said. Hello, Maybc. Great to see you again. Welcome back to the Play Shop. 8 is enough, but 3's company. Oh. My Two Dads? No, that doesn't really fit. But it was a sitcom, and it did have a number in it. Just the 10 of us? Don't know who said it yet, but what am I printing? AJ, yes, I've been talking about it. These are stands. They're action figure stands, but I have to print them in different sizes because the Black Series is all over the map in terms of sizing. So I have been meaning to restack a shelf, and I've got like a whole bunch of Black figures up there, but inevitably some of these larger figures fall down and they topple everything. So basically I want to 3D print these stands so that I don't have to worry about the shelf getting knocked again. Now next, next in the line for these stands is going to be the vintage collection. So they'll be even smaller than this. You're designing a 16mm garden railway loco. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Yep. Ow! Pleasure to have you. Oh, maybe see. What is not a pleasure is me just slicing my knee. Ow. Hey, I gotta tell you something. Some shows out there are hit or miss. But Severance, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Severance had me hooked pretty quickly. Severance is good. Severance is binge-worthy. This is Apple TV Plus, by the way. If no one has talked about Severance, you're missing out. This nice little 3D print to make, especially when you have quite a bit of figures you want to display. Well, it's effectively what I'm doing. AJ Eversold, it's like it is a case. It is clear-cut case for getting a 3D printer. Like if you have figures, you need a way to stand them. And especially these types of figures, right? Now, the alternative way of standing them is like getting some kind of thing where you could slide the feet in somehow in a stand that and like kind of curve over the top. I'm sure those stands also exist, and those would work just as well. The only problem is that I do wonder if the tolerance is fine. The height of shoes are different, right? So... yeah. Jersey Labs, good evening to you.
Astro Printer rated my stream with 24 viewers.
What's this? I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation.
Hey, Chris.
Follows are free.
Chris.
Love to have you here.
Chris.
Welcome to my play shop.
I'm pretty
Welcome,
sure-
Raiders!
Are you done? Are you finished? Because I was trying to explain to you that I'm pretty sure everyone who's come in through Astroprinter knows who you are. So shh. Let them talk. Let them do the talking, okay?
Astroprinter, I hope your stream went well. Hope it was good and geeky. Good to see everybody here. Stephen Poole, Kieran Clark, Gasoline, Old Curmudgeon, and then, of course, Jerry, 3D HP. It's like a repainted Chewie. Kind of. Yeah, it is. You wanted a black Chrysanthemum? Yeah, but you're right. They basically did Chewbacca, a different paint app on Chewbacca. If they don't redo that by the time it ships, it'll be a massive disappointment. Here's what I printed last night, all you raiders from Astroprinter stream. This is a Chaos Cortec Bunny Trooper. Had some issues with the filament. And Stephen Poole, I know you tweeted me, Stephen, and you suggested the settings for the Vader. The Vader one I didn't have an issue with. The Stormtrooper is what I had an issue with, specifically under here, under the carrot. That's where I had the issue. I'm not sure if there's a prime way of doing it or where the supports should be or should not be. Specifically, not on the Vader. Vader's good, but specifically the Stormtrooper. So Astroprinter, what were you up to tonight? Or can y'all tell me? Did I miss what you were up to tonight? AJ Eversoul says, I can never display my box series figures because it just doesn't work. Need that blueprint for those stands. Oh, sure. I'll have to upload the STL, like a foundational STL, AJ, on Discord. Just remind me over on Discord, and I'll get I'll just upload the STL that I use. And then I shrink it, or enlarge it. I rescale it, basically. Weekly Maker Hangout. Oh, so that's why. It's good. It's always good. Those are the streams I enjoy watching, although I usually only have a chance to do that on the weekends. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm very glad, because we were talking tonight. I'm not a modeler. I've been needing to print these stands for a while, but this is like a perfectly practical print, so I'm sure Krusty's happy. Black Series Star Wars figure stands. Stream is freezing. Gasoline, I don't know. That may be you because no one else has mentioned it. So, give me a moment. I have one of 2 Star Wars figures to open. Big Jano!
Yano Cheerdex 100.
Yano.
That's some good first layer action.
Dude, I've had some issues with the first layer. I don't know what it is, but I had, like, the first time I gave a go-through, I was having some big issues. And it's not perfect, but I've adjusted it to the point where it's working, and it works well enough. So... It just froze for a second. Well, hopefully it's just for a second. Hey, Jay Harley, great to see you again. Welcome back to the Play Shop. I have 2 figures. I want to open just one today. So which one am I going to open? Am I going to open up the Night Brother? The Night Brother Warrior from Jedi Fallen Order, or Gaming Rate Star Wars Battlefront 2? Come on, I got to test my stands here. I got to test my stands. Which one am I going with? And by the way, all you people dropping emotes, know that you've got new emotes here in this channel. Some are going to get updated here soon. Night Brother, I'm kind of with you. Even though I love clones, I've opened so many of them. I'm kind of... Dark Toy Lord, I'm going to go with the Night Brother. I am. Thank you. Thank you for confirming my suspicion. Open the one that's in a box. Big Jano.
Yano Cheerdex 100.
Dropping the knowledge.
The one that's in a box.
Dropping the knowledge there. If only I'd thought about it. So... I was mentioning earlier, you got rated by, you got 3D, Joel. I was in there briefly in Joel's stream, but he unfortunately broadcast in the middle of the day for me, and I'm working. I will not be able to easily tune in unless I get really lucky. What I was mentioning, Jay Harley, usually at work when I stream, but took a few nights off. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you for coming in here, and thank you for remembering me on your night off, Jay Harley. That does mean a lot to me. That means more to me than a sub. I mean, subs mean a lot, don't get me wrong, and we're like, what, 7 shy, 8 shy? I've lost count of the math. Don't get me wrong, it's a great goal to have, but I appreciate that you remember me. Everybody remembers me at this time, right? Time of night, I got nothing's on TV or whatever, I'm going to see and interact with Chris. Hey, Shannon, great to see ya. Glad you got a shout out there. I hope everybody who is streaming gets an automatic shout-out. Shannon's also a member of this greater 3D printing community. I wouldn't say as much of a Star Wars fan as me, necessarily. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are. I think you're more of an Iron Man fan, or an MCU fan. Would I be wrong? Of course it was a lot of excitement. Oh, Star Wars was your... Did I not know that, Shannon? I probably need to grow. I need to evolve. Here's my next cosplay, Shannon. This right here. This Night Brother. This is my next cosplay. I've been working on the. Can you see the definition there? It's like really here. Look. Hang on. It's like this is. I'm like almost there. So now the only thing I need to get is jaundice, and I'm good. Big Jano on fire.
B1G_Yano Cheerdex 100. Perillo abs not included. Lol.
That's true. I have a 1-pack. I know everyone's working on their 6-pack. I have a 1. I've got a single can. Really, that's what I have. So now I've got to see if the Night Brother, which stands the Night Brother fits in, because this is what I've been printing tonight. This is what I've been printing. You got this. Thank you, Dark Toilet. Or at least a few of you believe in me. I gotta see which stand this might fit in. A second. This is what I'm printing tonight. Oh yeah, that. Oh. No, it's almost too small. The big one's too small. This is driving me nuts. The freaking big one is too freaking small. Well, it's borderline too small. Hang on, can I get that one in there? Oh, is it too small, or do I need to shrink the height? I think I need to shrink the height slightly. Well, if it stands, there we go. As long as I can get him to balance. As long as he doesn't fall over, that's the goal. Is that so that they don't fall over. You just have a fat belly Aussie? Well, I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Don't need to worry about uploading photos to Discord. I'm good. No bellies, honestly. I don't even like looking at my own, so I'm just... Unless you're a belly dancer. I knew a belly dancer. Very skilled belly dancing. That's my backup plan. Should my career not work out. Whatever the hell my career is. Should streaming not work out for me, I'm going to moonlight as a belly dancer. Skip the 6-pack, wait straight to the keg. Well, Kieran Clark sounds like my kind of... In fact, speaking of keg, I need a refill on my beer. Am I a TMNT fan? If so, what do you think about the Cowabunga game collection? It's exciting. I'm not a TMNT fan. The only real TMNT video game I ever played was the arcade, the 4-player arcade where you played together. It was kind of like the Simpsons gameplay. It was that kind of thing. Sorry that the stream is freezing a lot for you. Although, if lag was an issue, Gasoline, I think maybe you have to turn down... Can someone suggest to Gasoline to turn down the bitrate, possibly, or the resolution on your end? Because on my end, I've got no lag, and I've got a clean connection, and other people are not complaining about it. That usually indicates that it's not a server issue. Tomorrow, we'll be live streaming the SLS rollout from the VAB Kennedy Space Center. Oh, cool. If I don't have something, Astro Printer... I'd be happy to tune in, but can you do me a favor, Astro Printer? And by the way, this is an open invitation to all you streamers, Shannon, and Big Jano, and Jerry, if you're still here, and if I'm missing any other streamers, these are just top of mind from what I've seen. I'd love to host that kind of event. So drop me a line, just say, hey Chris, could you give me a host? Sure. Unless I'm hosting something else right now. Yeah, sure. Easy. Hosts are easy. Happy to always do a manual host, but I need to be reminded. It doesn't bother me. Hey, could you give me a host? Hey, I'm doing this special event. Hey, I'm doing this. Could you give me a host? And hosting is something where if I'm offline, where's not Shannon? Where's Denise? I'm trying. This would be a perfect tip for Denise. When you're offline, you can host other streamers. Meaning earlier today, when I saw Joel was streaming, I popped in for maybe a couple minutes, and then I hosted him. So that people who were visiting my channel could see Joel. So it's a nice way of helping people discover potentially like-minded streams. So please just remind me, Astro Printer, tomorrow, in case I forget, because I get, during the day, I definitely get jammed during the day. I am just... It's nuts for me. It's nuts. Hey, Kevin Always Dies. Glad to see you're still here. Not dead.
I'm not quite dead. Not dead yet.
So I'm glad you're not, Kevin. That reminds me, that's the way I used to play video games. I would always die. Chris looking at Twitch video stats, consistent 2832, low of 24, high of 34, loyals having 844, dropping a lot tonight. Starlink is bitrate is consistent. Yeah, I couldn't tell you Comic Age Clothing. I couldn't, the troubleshooting, that's a little beyond me. I just know if it's green, it's good. It's stability is key for those streams. Hey, Gofflag! Great to see ya. Thank you for using that hello emote. You have earned that privilege, nay, that right. May it never be stripped from you, Goffleg. best hello emote on Twitch. I'm a little biased. I think other people have better hype emotes right now, but, you know, maybe we'll keep massaging it. I always die, so that's my handle. Dude, Kevin, you don't die more than I do. There's a reason I don't play a lot of games. Not just because there's not a... I mean, there are a lot of games I like playing. I die in word games, people. Like, that's just... It's not... I don't do well. And when I played games on the stream, sometimes I don't know where the community sits with game playing. Sometimes they're in and sometimes they're not. It just depends on who's here. So if I knew I had a lot of people, let's say, showing up specifically for SOTOR, I would be playing it. But I'm not sure how many SOTOR people are necessarily sticking around because most of what I do is variety and chatting. You died in a farm sim? Wow. You know, my sim story, it's interesting. Who likes to play games? I like to play them. I just don't do it all that much. Oh, wait. Oh, you're doing a poll. Chris Pirillo dies so much. Is Chris Pirillo dead as a top Google search? It's true. People do search for that. Thank you, Aaron, for the support. I appreciate it. Hello, Paper City Gamer, if I did not already say hello. I guess I have to do a poll. Poll. You may like playing games, but you may not like watching other people play games. Me. There we go. Here's the poll, starting the poll. The poll is active. You're SOTOR and you're still here. Well, thank you, Aaronella. Thank you. SOTOR is like Lego here on Twitch. Is like they tend to stick to their own. Not entirely. Not always. It all depends on what else is going on. But, you know, I tend to kind of go with the flow and chat, and 3D printing Star Wars is kind of a mix. So I was saying, you know, a half hour ago, Severance on Apple TV has been shockingly good. Like, absolutely worth your attention. Like, good stuff. Like, and I don't necessarily talk about everything that I watch, but this is one that's kind of got me hooked. And some days I remove supports. It's true, Liz. But okay, so here's my perspective. It was, admittedly, it was a long support removal, and I was very focused. I get hyper focused on the tasks. But I think that hyper focusing on something that isn't immediate is very, you know, to a certain degree, to a certain degree, how do I say this? Give me a second. And, hang on. I gotta see if I can do this. Is this gonna work? Okay, it will. Wow. Wow. That was funny. It's not even, here's the thing. This poor man doesn't think I know the true story. This man is in for a rude awakening, and it's not the man that I thought it was. I'm gonna get a refill of my beer. Hey, Corey. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, thank you for lurking here, maybe, see, even if I'm on in the background. I appreciate being your background noise. Severance. I'm telling you, if you have Apple TV Plus, you need to be watching Severance. You absolutely need to be watching Severance. Like, it is a show that pulled me in pretty quickly. And, I stuck with it, and now I'm kind of looking forward to each episode. I'm binging it, and I still have to upload. There's a new season of Upload that's out, and I want to watch that one too. So I've got Upload to binge on. Boys is right around the corner. I've got the weeklies like Star Trek and Resident Alien and Snowpiercer. Like, there's just so much good entertainment. Why are you I mean, not complaining, but why are you watching me? There's so much good entertainment, and all I'm doing is just babbling into a microphone, talking to you, admittedly, though. I should not, I'm not putting myself down. I'm just saying I'm honored. I'm kind of humbled. Upload is not a movie. It's a series on Prime. Stephen Poole, it's been a good 5 days with you. Honestly, I cannot think of a better way of spending time than with you. Eclipse Empire is given a +1 for Severance. Told ya. The Ninjak. Hey, great to see you again. Hello. Thank goodness for DVRs and streaming services. Amen. Upload is excellent satire. I'm very much looking forward to the season 2. Very much. And Comic Age Clothing. Comic Age Clothing. Okay. Comic Age Clothing and I are collaborating on something. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna tease what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is. Exactly. But we're collabing. Hello, Cine Up. Hello. We're collabing on something. I'm very excited about it. Like, extremely excited about it. Give me a second. Ooh, hiccups. Haven't watched Yellowstone. For some reason, I can't get, like, all the seasons on anything, so I'm like, forget it. I'm not gonna go bother. Been working on it today, Chris. Have exciting updates soon. Just give me a few days. So, I am also, I'm going to try, and Liz, I believe, is also going to help, because I think, we'll be able to get her a bonus for helping with these things. Filament giveaways. I'd like to start staging some filament. I'm not going to name names, but like, I'm trying to, come up with the positioning. I got to find out, or we have to find out what they want or what they're trying to do to help them build. But I'd like to start doing regular filament giveaways. Not every day. Not every day. Not necessarily at random, but like on specific nights, right? Certain kind of giveaways. Unfortunately, I can't do 3D printer giveaways all the time. That would be that wouldn't work out necessarily. They are releasing Yellowstone next week on more platforms. Okay, because the problem is I couldn't binge it anywhere. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just landed on Disney Plus. Nice. I'm so glad I watched that contemporaneously. AOS is awesome, but the cool thing is Ms. Marvel's coming out this summer, and that's probably I think that'll be the first MCU series that I hope to binge with my family. Filament giveaway is great. So many new 3D printers there. Well, Comic Age Clothing, my feeling is I don't want to be exclusionary. It's something that I do, obviously, and a lot of people in the 3D printing community, are here. But even for people who aren't into 3D printing, it may be enough to tip them over into 3D printing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got filament, now I need a 3D printer. Or, maybe I don't have a 3D printer, but I can donate it to my school, or whatever it happens to be. So my feeling is, inevitably it would be a nice gift to be able to kind of pass out. Looking forward to Ms. Marvel and Moon Knight. So I don't know which one's first, Ninjak. Is it Moon Knight that's first, or Ms. Marvel? Is it? You might be right. It may be Moon Knight. Okay, so it is Moon Knight. Thank you, Shannon. Of course, yeah. Now Moon Knight. Dude, the design on Moon Knight is like, wow. Like, I love the design of Moon Knight. Know nothing about the character. This is gonna... Okay, so the first one, March 30th. So I believe the first MCU series, now that Diana and Jedi have caught up on the MCU films, the first MCU series that we'll watch together will be Moon Knight. So we'll be able to, like, again, set aside an hour, you know, in the day to watch it together. So we'll watch the series together. And, you know, I kind of make the MCU thing, the Star Wars, we watch the series together, the MCU stuff, we watch the series together, the MCU films together, make it a thing, right? Because there's a lot to go around. Comic Age Clothing Note, it's a gateway for sure. Most people know who to gift it to, yeah, for the most part. Oh, Aaron L., are you talking about The Boys? Yeah. Just finished watching 1883. Is that the one that's associated with Yellowstone? I think it was. Ms. Marvel's in June. That one I think Jedi will be excited for. Because it's a character closer to her, right? A young girl. Prepping for your Twitch watch parties to come back. So I have the schedule ready to go. See, I don't do that. I want to watch. I got to concentrate. I got to, like, pay attention to what's going on. I don't want any distractions. Like, I'll do a reaction. I'll like, oh, man, that was great. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed that. Usually with the Star Wars stuff. The Marvel, I take in. I don't want to analyze. I don't want to dig deep. I just want to, like, you know, enjoy it. Glad you were able to grab the Marvel Selects Moon Knight series before it vanished. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that a comic? Marvel Legends. Comic? I assume, given that your handle is reminiscent of a comic. Yeah. Action figure. Oh, right. Marvel Legends. Action figures. There's one thing I'm very glad. I mean, I stick with the Star Wars for the most part. Apart from the 5 POA and maybe some super articulated 4-inch scale, 3.75-inch scale. Did this guy... He should have had a weapon somewhere. Now I don't know where the hell his weapon is. Okay, nobody move. Nobody move. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. I don't know. Oh boy. I hate when I lose weapons. I don't want to lose weapons. I lost my weapon. Man. Gotta be around here somewhere. Well, at least most of these stands are printing well enough. Such that, you know, these things aren't falling over. Like, even kind of bouncing things. Sorry if I'm, like, bopping the... Well, I know I'm bopping the mic, but knocking the mic. Oh, man. Has that ever happened to you, action figure collectors? Like, you know you've got a weapon. You know you just saw it. You know it's here somewhere. But it bounced. And it fell. And now you have no idea where the hell it went. And you didn't hear it hit the ground. Because you got carpet. For real? Where the hell where could it be? You did get sucked into the Black Series and Vintage series for Star Wars figures? How to get the dark side right? Yes. This is one of the reasons I stick with Star Wars. Because if I don't... But see, I didn't grow up with Marvel Comics. Marvel wasn't a thing until I was in college. So I was kind of past it. Yeah, Senia. Someone did that of me years ago. A Simpsonized Perillo. That is me. That is me. I didn't draw it, though. Hate dropping those even more so than dropping screws during a PC build. I'm telling you, dude. Screws can be replaced, but, like... The weapon? Dude, and it was big, too. It wasn't, like, dinky. I swear it had a weapon. And I don't think it's going to accidentally get thrown away. But I'm kind of shocked that I don't see it just in a cursory glance, a look around the room. And I'm pretty sure I didn't put it with someone else, something else. Liz. Hang on, let me check. Nope, ain't there. It's not there, Liz. I checked. So you asked, and I checked. Chris in South Park? I don't think I've ever done a South Park. Well, maybe I have, a long time ago. That's right, Comic Age Clothing. Send that. There's your emote for Loyal's stream. Copy and paste that over to Loyal's stream. Just, like, slice him down. Yeah, it's something Diana used to say. I say, have you seen blah, 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 blah? I said, have you checked your butt? 3D. No, 86 Carrera. No. I'll 3D print stands. But the weapons, these small... No. These are, like, they go with the figures. So it's driving me nuts that I had it. And now I don't. And I want to say, oh, that one's got it in this holster. Yeah, I don't know. This is that new Imperial security droid from that Droid 4-pack. No, 86 Carrera. I don't want to do that. I don't want to 3D print new weapons. I want to have the weapons with the figures. If I keep the weapon with the figure. Sorry, I thought I saw something kind of coming up from the plate. Did I check under there? Underwear. Ah, you just made me say underwear. Oh my god. Dark Toy Lord. I love you and hate you simultaneously. And that's when nobody is allowed to vacuum into the room until it's found. I know, I always worry. I tell Diana, please don't vacuum my room. Just don't. Just don't vacuum in my room. Please don't. I'm always afraid I've lost things. I know some of it's gone. I know, it's just inevitable. But this is big enough that it wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be vacuumed up. It almost looks like an E11, but it isn't. It had to have bounced somewhere. And I'll find it years from now, I'm sure. Hey, Blake Nerdy. Good to see you again. 2 days in a row. I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You were just kidding. Dropped something last night that would have stabbed me quite badly, luckily. And found it without stabbing myself. Oh, man. Hey, Amish Gnome 3D. Good to see ya. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Appreciate it. Happy you're spending a little bit of time here, and thank you. Hello! I hope you love that emote. If no other emote is used from this channel, like if the hello emotes get used, I'll be happy. I probably need to make the other emotes generic and not me. Twitch is apparently cracking down on not safe for work usernames and emotes. That doesn't surprise me. The butt really isn't not safe for... We all have one. Well, granted, we have a lot of things that we're not going to show on Twitch. You have a RoboCop action figure here. Dropped his gun years ago. Still haven't found it, dude. If it goes on for years, I would just, like, kiss it goodbye. Hello, Adam TK Wallace. Glad you're here. A little earlier or later. Earlier? Your time in the on the globe? Aranella topping y'all. Look at how many Vader hellos she dropped. Look at that. Don't like how emotes rearrange the order all the time, though. That I couldn't. That is definitely up to Twitch. Well, it's in a location that a vacuum can't reach, so I'm hopeful. Oh, fair enough. I want to say I saw the weapon today. So it's got to be here. It may have been swept up in the... Hang on. 2 a.m.? Wow. It's only 7 o'clock here. Doing pretty well. We started the night off with a bang. We've been having a really good conversation, talking about emotes now. But we got through level 3 hype train into level 4 earlier, Adam. So I'm pretty happy about that. Twitch arranges them by favorites most used. That makes sense. I banged on stream. I do. You can bang. What can you bang? You can bang PBJ. It's like you can bang That's what she said.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
I'm trying to survey the room. I can't. I don't see. I'm looking. I'm like, this is like, I'm looking here above everything. I can see my house from here. But I can't, I don't know. I'm not seeing the weapon. The pew pew. It was literally right there. It was right there. And I don't see it. Come on! A Lego bag.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
It isn't. It isn't good. No. No. Dude, I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand where it went. And even if Jedi was around up here, I know she wouldn't have walked off with it. She doesn't walk off with that stuff. Ugh. Eyelash. Seriously. How? This drives me nuts. This is why, as a kid, I did not pay attention to... Ooh, we have 66 viewers. It's my Emperor Palpatine impression. 66. Probably with the unmatched socks. Yeah. God, dude, I swear, I literally just opened this thing. And I didn't stand him anywhere, so it was either going to be here or there. I mean, the range, it's limited. Hello there, Subsector 3D. Let's get a shout out to Subsector 3D. She's got amazing Star Trek emotes. Live long and prosper. And no problem for the shout out. Happy to do it. Always where I least expect it. I know, Aranella, but why? Like, I mean, like I said, it's here somewhere. No chance it got tracked out of here. No chance. Zero chance. Subsector. Another 3D printer here. Well, not an actual 3D. A person who 3D prints. Not an actual, like, 3D printer like the one that I'm using here. Subsector 3D does not look like my 3D printer. They look more human. You misplaced your phone in the washing machine outside the other day? Outside? Oh, my God. My God. You know, I've definitely... I tell you, the number one reason to wear a smartwatch is to do the locate my smartphone feature. A 3D printerino. Indeed-a-reno. Of course, CNEUP has awesome emotes. Naturally. I expect nothing less than awesome from CNEUP, who has completed his Mario Paint by Number. Goffleg, dropping Filament like it's nothing. I was mentioning earlier that... oh, hey, look at that. I love Comic Age clothing representing the Subsector 3D emotes, including from Discovery. Saru. You know, in an argument once, I told Diana, I was like, this is worse than the Kobayashi Maru. She had no idea what she thought it was. I don't know what she thought it was. So can you imagine anything worse than the Kobayashi Maru? That's how bad the argument was. I'm like, this is the Kobayashi Maru. This is worse than the Kobayashi Maru. She flew right over it. She didn't bother to ask. I'm sure maybe later she Googled it, but I did. I was so angry. I'm like, it was literally, I couldn't win. Either way, I'm like, if I do this, I lose. If I do this, I lose. I'm like, this is a Kobayashi Maru! And I even typed it out so she could Google it. I guarantee she did not Google it. Diana does not Google things. She Bings them. She's the other user of Bing. Good for her. Probably didn't care. She probably thought it was like an attack. No, it was me explaining the situation. It was a Kobayashi Maru. Quaxo, thank you for the drink emote. Using that drink emote. Yum, yum, yum. Cheers. Clink. Cheers. What is this Bing of which I speak? It's where you go to look for things that you've lost in your office. That you literally had today. Like, how the hell did this happen? Like, I don't know. It's nowhere. No. You need to stand up, buddy. You're on a stand now. None of y'all should be falling over, okay? I'm done with y'all falling over. You'd lose your head if it wasn't attached. John, you're probably not too far from the truth. You're actually cracking claws as well. That's that White Claw. Is that what that? Everyone seems to like it. I don't know. Sent Diana the Mandu Grogu Snowflake craft today. She said she may try it. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a pretty simple craft, so long as it gets cleaned up afterwards. Normally, I'd use your Fitbit to ping my iPhone. Fitbit isn't charging. I've never used a Fitbit. I may be the only person on the planet who never used a Fitbit. And the only reason I started re-wearing a watch is specifically to watch my heart more than anything. Like, to know that everything was hunky-dory. And for the most part, I'm happy to report that everything is hunky-dory. My heart is both hunky, and I'm hunky. My heart is dory. Hunky, dory. See, so it's the whole... They modeled the whole, hey, how you doing? Hunky dory. They're thinking of me. That I don't know if you knew this. It's on Wikipedia. You can Bing it. And you have to Bing it though, because if you Google it, it won't work. But if you Bing it, spot on, dude. Trust me. Do not believe anything you ever read on Wikipedia, because at one point I was labeled like a teenage girl who hatched from an egg under a bridge or something. It was bizarre. The bizarre. Stomach can only handle clear liquors, hard seltzers, beer, and wine for me. Quaxo. Tickety boo. There's a saying I didn't know what it was. Oh my god, look at that. It's an R2d2 egg. Oh my god. And this'll print. This should print largely without supports, if any. Yeah, she's angled. Oh my god. So is this like, can you do a print all in one? Because I think Liz, I'm pretty sure this R2d2 egg it's in different whole. Okay, so there's a whole version, threaded. What's the difference there? Cap, bottom. Oh, I see. So you can open it or close it. I got it. That makes sense. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to be printing one of those in silver. Hey, Project 454. Good to see you. And Big Crypto Cat. I'm assuming you are a cat, because why else would you have cat in your name? I don't know. With some support. Really, Liz? It doesn't look like it needed supports. Maybe my angles, I think, could handle them. Maybe on this printer they'd handle well, but or handle better. It just did not seem that it would need supports, Liz. It's quite all right. The string of Mondays, I wouldn't say has ended. It's just beginning. Oh, minimal supports. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would need to be a lot of supports. Good to see you, by the way, Amish Ace. There's a shout out to Amish Ace, who I believe is still working on a Titanic. Huge. By that standard, I think I'm on. Well, why would you not be? I thought you were a horrible Amish. That's the reason I thought you used that. Because, like, you're just like, rage against the machine. Like, I'm going to use technology. I thought it was, like, ironic. Don't you think? Yeah, it's going to be a while for the Titanic. Yeah, good luck. Because even if I ever were to put together a Titanic, where would I put it? Like, I couldn't even begin. To figure out where the hell to put it. I don't even want to know where to begin to know where the hell to put a Titanic. Like, I mean, Titanic was a thing, but I don't know if I ever, like, cared about it enough to requisition an area in the Gnomestead wherein this model would be placed. It's like rain on your wedding day or Chris singing. He's got nothing to say. Down by the river. I seem a bit more loose this evening. What's my poison? I'm no more loose than I normally would be, honestly, and I'm kind of. Thank you for the cheer. Project 454 and the Free Heathen. There's a shout out for you as well. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Hang on. Ow.
The Free Heathen cheer Dex 100.
Ooh. I pulled the elusive Gerple bits. Hang on. We had someone earlier. No one reminded me. We had someone earlier during the hype train who gifted 5 subs. They need to get their name. Oh, the Golden Boy. They get their name in Orabesh because they're currently the top sub-gifter tonight. So let's get them Orabeshed. All right, they have been Orabeshed, replacing Subsector 3D. They're in the PIP. So Golden Boy, there you go. You are right there. No, thank you for the support. It's a rotating thing every night. The top sub-gifter. I'm trying to remember. Oh, the top sub-gifter gets their name up in lights, kind of, in, Orabesh. So it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks awesome. Or I think it looks awesome. Hello there, John Lord DP. Welcome to the Play Shop. What brings you in? Can everybody please extend a very warm Perillo hello series of emotes to John there. Let's welcome him in. Come on, the water's fine. Water's fine. It's all. I mean, there's no water here. You can drink water if you want, but yeah, Subsector 3D. When I've been trying to make it a thing with the top sub-gifter of the night, I replace the Arabesh in the picture-in-picture, right? And so I am trying to remember to do that. And I don't always remember to do that. Look at all those. Oh my God, Chris, what is wrong with you? Why is your face all over the screen? It's kind of weird, isn't it? It is kind of weird. This head flying around. Not just a Vader. That's a hello. Oh, you're a mess. Thank you, Subsector 3. I knew I could count on you to mess with me. I knew I could count on you, Trekkie. The freeze was a point redemption thing. It was, Aranella. Just a fun thing we did. We got. I haven't added too many point redemptions, as of late. Amish Ace had to make a new shelf. One shelf? Shelf? I think you're gonna need more than that. There's a reason I collect and print small things. The Ninjak says I need a freaking mansion in order to start displaying my stuff. Still have a bunch of unbuilt Lego sets. So here's the thing about unbuilt Lego sets. Hold on to them because they may be worth more than gold someday. Seriously. Lego sets hold their value over time. Thank you, Amish Gnome, for lurking. I didn't know Amish knew how to lurk. Didn't know you even had access to... Is it powered like by a pencil sharpener? How do you... Because you can't really use tech. Are you connecting by way of carrier pigeon, Amish Gnome and Amish Ace? Because you must be related, clearly. The Golden Boy, no, we have not yet hit the sub goal for tonight. We are currently, let me see the number. Can't really see it on that one. 592 of 600, so we would need 8 more. And then I would walk barefoot on Lego bricks. So I would need 8 more.
The Golden Boy just gifted 4 subs.
Okay, first of all, thank you. Second of all, the Golden Boy, never do that when I'm drinking beer. Because it almost went into the microphone. And then the microphone would have died. Because I don't think microphones are beer compatible. Oh, we have a Vader time? I will get to that Vader time. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate that. Golden Boy, glad you're giving a sub to 007 Indiana Jones, who's an amazing... I haven't seen him in a bit. Because, life gets busy. That's what happens. Yeah, you nearly made me spa. I almost spawed right here. It was almost a spa. You would not want to see me spa at all. But now, we are 4 subs away from that many sub points. That's not the total subs, it's just the sub points. There's a difference. I guess Twitch measures them, how they measure them. Hello! I am... Lama...
Jeffrey Hidden Cheer Dex 100.
Thank you for the cheer. I can't even read the... You just started following. Lamagi Delavi. Let's extend a warm Perillo. Hello! Hello, new follower. What brings you into the play shop? I gotta know. I'm just genuinely curious what brings you in. Can you please set me straight? How do I say your name? Kevin always dies. I can say that name. Goffleg, I can say that name. But this one's a tongue twister for me. It could be the beer, possibly.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Vader! That was the Vader time. Not that I expected it to cross over. Oh, I could probably make the sub and the welcome, I could probably set to mods now. Cine up, I figured you'd be digging that. Wait till you see the other emotes. We're doing the like a bantha. It's gonna be kind of, I don't know if it's like Perillo bantha. Like a it's gonna be Boba Fett. Like a bantha. There's gonna be a walking AT-AT. And then the Tusken Raid emote. The La Mage de la Vie. La Mage de la Vie. The Magic of Life. Now that I can read. I don't read French, obviously. La Mage de la Vie. The Mage de la Vie. Did I get that right? Bantha's gonna be a new favorite. I figured, Aranella. That's why I'm like, dude, we need to do the emote like a bantha. It's a fun thing. It hasn't been animated yet. The AT-AT, the walker, we're going back on. I think that's gonna be the next animated. We got I have what, 5 animated slots? I want more animated slots. For sure. You saw the channel recommended La Mage de la Vie. La Mage. La Mage, who may be eating fromage de la vie. Honestly, just looking for new channels to rickroll. Well, happy to be here for you. But that's what it takes. But I might follow more on the regular here since it's Star Wars. Oh, Lamage, here's the thing. You gotta show up regularly enough that I can remember how to say your name. Because you're gonna show up again. I'm gonna like, how do I say this name again? I'm doing Star Wars every day. Tonight, we opened this Night Brother from Jedi Fallen Order, and we're also, what I'm printing right now, because I 3D print something every night, usually it's Star Wars related. These are stands for Black Series figures, but unfortunately, different Black Series figures have different, I guess, different holes, different sizes. So yeah. Duh, not day. Lamage de lave. But it says D. D-E. Our favorite Monty Python skit, Le Blanc Mange, the Fèche la Vache. What? Fèche la Vache. Love the saber emote. Yeah, this is, see, okay, so 86 Carrera. Use the saber emote here. Here's the trick. If you are a tier 1 sub, you can ignite the blue blade. If you're a tier 2 sub, you can ignite the red blade. And then there's going to be a tier 3 sub, yellow blade. So depending on your tier of support, you can have a different lightsaber. And the idea is that you'd use this not just here, but in other channels as well. If you strike me down, I will only grow stronger. Lasse, is this like try to get Chris to speak French night? Lasse les bons temps roulés. Day is pronounced duh, not day. But I only live in a province. Did I say that right? Did I say that Canadian way? The province instead of province. How like normal people say it. I only live in a province where French is the primary language. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Ooh, oh. Let the good times roll. Now I got cars in my head. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Dun, 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 dun. Loved that song when I was younger. That made it on a few mixtapes. It made no. I mean, who's gonna drive you? I have a car. I'm gonna drive you home. Of course, as the kid brain, did not understand like the full context. But I loved. What was it? You might think. You might think. Na, 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 da, 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 da. So I had that album. You might think. Exactly. Ninjak. You feel me? Loved that. That was like one of my favorite music videos of all time. Easily. You might think was the best. So creative. So creative. Up trying to out. He look at that, like that lightsaber. Up. You're gonna strike. You better be careful. You're gonna lose a hand. Duff is in Winnipeg. Love cars back in the day, dude. It is that album. I'm telling you, it still stomps. That album is so good. I think I had. I want to say I had the greatest hits when I needed any. It's like as a kid, right? You had to use your money judiciously, so you got albums. But if you wanted the good, the good songs, you had to go for the greatest hits. So a lot of my collection was greatest hits. Got to make a Chris cover album? Nah, you don't want to do that. No one. People would pay me not to do it. Americans always say less when they say lay and la too. Oh. The boss plays Let the Good Times Roll every Friday if I'm out of the office. He calls me with it. That song sticks in your head. Let the good times roll. I say composite. Composite. Oh my God, he bought. Hang on. Are you talking smack to with Bionic? Are you talking smack against me with Bionic? Is that what you're doing? Are you making an example of me? I even gave you province. I said province. Like when you get connected to the internet, you use your router. instead of your router. Or you see pretty colors, not colors, colors, because the U's in there for some weird reason. Maybe, and we do not say province like that. Yeah, you do. I know you do. Now you're pretending you don't. Yeah, now you're pretending you do, because no one says province. I figured, if anything, Canadians would. And now I have the old Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and away go the troubles, down the drain, Roto-Rooter. The Ninjak, happy to cause that earworm. Province and province and different words. Who says that? Sineop. Everyone in Canada says that. Y'all pronunciate words differently. Like, did you know it's not Canada like we say in America? In Canada, if you're a true Canadian, you call it Canada. Seriously, I'd look it up. Bing it. Seriously. Bing it. Zed. Liz has got me figured out. What do you mean I'm now being annoying? Might as well say I'm being normal. Well, I'm not in Canada, okay? Hello, Caffeinated Linux. That is a very scary emote. I'm kind of creeped out in a good way. Caffeinated Linux, do you stream here on Twitch? If you do, I want to make sure I get you a shout out. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you are doing well. That's near Canada is worth... Not Canada as in Maz Canada. Canada. Never a Power Rangers Z emote when needed. No, sorry. I was never into the Power Rangers. ZFS is your favorite file system. I don't have a... I don't even know what that is. It's obviously an FS, a file system. Doing well, just been busy. You do stream then. Let's make sure you get auto shouted out then. Even if we don't see you very often, let's make sure you get auto shouted out. Fucho the Clown. I tell you what, if we get to our sub goal tonight, we're 5 away from the total sub goal tonight. I'll walk on Lego bricks and I'll say Fucho's name properly. Because there's only one way to say his name. And let me tell you, boys and girls, it ain't Fucho. It's a little more... How should we say this? You definitely would not want to have kids in the room when I say it. It does rhyme with stucco. I wouldn't say it's adult-oriented. Jedi's dropped the word a few times. It's just a word. It's all about the meaning. Like, if you use... I get upset when... Here's the thing. Swear words don't... And I've gone off on this topic before. Swear words don't upset me nearly as much as when someone misuses a word. Like, if you don't... Like, if you can't use... I mean, and the F word is very flexible. The F word is very flexible. But, like, just don't misuse a word. I will correct you. I will not correct Jedi if she says something like, she says something I've said, right? Out loud, like, dang. Only instead of dang, the word that some people are offended by, right? Well, I don't think it's unfriendly, but damn. Damn. Yeah, that and she said it before. I'm like, I don't know, big deal. Then she said it in context. Like, where's my damn pencil? It's right there. Open your eyes. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. But don't ever come to me with misusing a word. If you're gonna use a word, know the definition. Use it in context. That's what I get more upset when someone uses a word. More upset when someone misuses a word. Or he just doesn't understand the word that they're using. I'm like, do you understand what you're saying? Don't tell me I'm gaslighting you. I'm telling you, this is a fact. This is a flat fact. That's not a gaslight, dude. A gaslight is me telling you a lie that flies in the face of truth. That flies in the face of facts. That's gaslighting. Me pointing out a truth is not gaslighting. Oh, you're being passive aggressive. Like, no, I'm not. This is aggressive. This is literally the opposite of passive aggressive. You can accuse me of being aggressive. You can accuse me of being assertive. One thing you cannot accuse me of is being passive. And I think anybody who knows me, that makes me mad. When someone I've been accused of being passive aggressive. I'm like, do you even know what that means? You think you're being fancy saying I'm being passive aggressive. No, I'm not. I'm asserting a point. I'm saying it directly. I'm not letting you guess. I'm telling you. Flat fact. This is what I feel. Here's what I feel, right? You know what I feel. What I'm expressing right now is frustration because you've misused the phrase passive aggressive. Passive aggressive is the literal opposite. And when I say literal, I literally mean literal opposite of what it is that I'm laying down right now. And the fact that I'm doing this across the room, despite having a voice that is clearly agitated in tone, I may be assertive with making this point, but I'm not in your face. I may be loud, but that doesn't mean I'm being aggressive. If I start punching a hole in the wall, then I'm being aggressive. If I walk away saying, well, you know, you don't know what I think, then I'm being passive aggressive. But don't accuse me. Don't misuse phrases. Understand what these words mean. Words mean a lot to me. Like I said, I just seen someone drop an F-bomb than misuse a word. Seriously. Oh, it drives me up the wall. Don't. You can, like I said, Duff, you can accuse me. Seriously. I mean, I guess on some planet, like, me being upset is being aggressive. I'm like, just because I'm upset doesn't mean I'm being aggressive. I'm upset. I'm raising my voice. That's it may be an aggressive tone, but I am not standing in an aggressive stance trying to overpower you physically. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not throwing things. I'm not being aggressive. Stop calling me something I'm not. Now you're gaslighting. That's gaslighting. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me, people? Lonely disco dancer, a warm and very direct, not passive aggressive. Hello. You came in at a very, I don't know how the hell I got off on that topic. Oh, misusing words. I don't like when people misuse words. Chris, you're scaring me. Oh, Jay Harley. Oh, just wait until I start throwing. I don't throw things. Oh, no, I do not. Lonely Disco Dancer just, you know what? Lonely Disco Dancer was like, I'm just like, no one's on Twitch doing any, this guy's being not passive aggressive. I'm following him. Holy cow, what a landing, Dark Toy Lord. Congratulations. Imagine how much fun Chris is at dinner. Oh, I'm amazing, Dark H. I called you Dark H, Mark H. Seriously, I'm pretty decent in front of a crowd. Pretty decent. Jay Harley says, I'm kidding. I feel you. Thank you. Seriously, I don't like being accused of something that I'm not doing. Like, you can accuse me of a great many things. Accuse me of using my hands too much. Fine, guilty as charged. I don't know what too much is, but I suppose if you sit on your hands, then anything beyond that, you can accuse me of being too loud. Then again, if all you do is whisper, anything beyond a whisper is too loud. It's an arbitrary metric. And I'm sorry, but none of us are judge, jury, and executioner. Too loud. No. Accuse me of being assertive. I'll give you that. I will give that to you. You know what? In geometry, we used to call that? In geometry, we used to call that a given. Chris is assertive. Anybody who's ever accused me of being passive-aggressive does not know me or does not understand what that phrase means. I'm the literal opposite. You got to address it. You got to put it out there, man. Just get it out there. I'm the kind of person who would rather tell the truth and upset you. I'd rather tell the truth and bear the scorn. I'd rather tell the truth and make you mad than sit on it. That is... the fundamental opposite approach to passive aggressiveness. So, I mean, I've been accused with a straight face of being passive aggressive. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, it is. You are wrong. You've taken this. You're wrong. Bad. Don't. Look, definitions exist for a reason. And we're not talking about a gray area. We're not. There's not a gray area here. There's a difference between literally and figuratively. You can use the word literally when you're being intentionally bombastic, right? When you're being intentionally, bombastic is the best word. You know, you put it out there like, I literally couldn't breathe, right? Maybe you couldn't literally breathe. You needed to catch your breath. Or you lost, your breath completely. I literally thought I was going to blah. If you're being exaggerating, and you're over the top, it fits in that context. But if you're just like, I literally this, I'm like, no, that you were figuratively that. So it's all about, if anything, some words are contingent on context. Now, contingent is another word that I latched onto immediately. No, there are three sides to every story, John. Yours, mine, and the truth. It's true. I literally died laughing. They had to, get the paddles and push me back. It was... What? I was being too passive-aggressive, and I literally died. Comic Cage Clothing is accusing me of being too loud. I can't hear Loyal anymore. Loyal... Yeah, I'm sure that didn't take much. I'm above a whisper. Hi, I'm Loyal Moses. We have some filament, and it's very exciting. And tonight, I'm going to be printing with this filament. Look at this helmet that I printed. Look at how smooth it is. As you can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm Loyal Moses, and I'm very excited right now because this print came out. Look at that print. Isn't that great? I'm so excited. You can't tell if Loyal's excited. Seriously, I love the guy, but I'm like, I really want to. I want to be I want to be there on a night where Loyal goes over the top. I want to get Loyal to the point where he goes over the top. Cause y'all feel me? You feel me? And I love the guy. But he's just, I know he's excited. I live my life out loud. Very, very loud. I live my life loud. Aranella, don't disagree. People use literally they literally use literally too much. You did have to lower the volume on your headphones. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. He's talking about packing peanuts at the moment. Oh, okay. Well, you come here for the entertainment? Well, then you came to the right place. Because I have nothing but entertainment. Because my name is Chuck Entertainment Cheese. Chuck Entertainment Cheese. That's his name. Chuck E. Cheese. That's the E is short for entertainment. Now, I grew up with Showbiz Pizza. I didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese. It's been eons since we went to a Chuck E. Cheese because there ain't nothing vegan there. LM set up a thing to change his lighting colors with bang commands. Oh, cool. Those are cool. I don't want to do that. It's an awesome thing. I don't want to do that because you have to open ports, and security-wise, I'm just not interested. The Loyal Perillo Show. Showbiz in Davenport, Iowa. I was in Des Moines, Iowa. We had Showbiz Pizza there. What was the name? It was the Gorilla. The Gorilla was the Showbiz Pizza mascot, the chief one. What was his name? He was a gorilla. Showbiz. You had Chuck E. Cheese, Showbiz, some wizard-themed one. I don't remember a wizard-themed one. Not even the bacteria on the video games at Chuck E. Cheese is vegan. No, not even, Krusty. Not even. It's a shame. You had Showbiz 2 at our hometowns at the same time. Same name, but different states. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I remember, being able to go to Chuck E. Cheese. It was a thing. Or not Chuck E. Cheese. Sorry, Showbiz. Showbiz Pizza, where a kid can be a kid. What was the weirdest job you had in your life? Answering questions on Twitch. So friggin' weird. Seriously. Fats Geronimo? Was that it, Aranella? Yeah, oh my god. I have not... Fats Geronimo. You're right. Fats Geronimo. Oh my god. Wow. I have not heard that. I have not seen that name nor heard that name since I was prepubescent. Aranella. Easily. And I remember, the funny thing is, man, I haven't really been in Des Moines since being a kid. Des Moines, Iowa. I mean, I've been around. I lived there for a bit when I was an adult before moving out to the Bay Area. And I could probably still find my way around. I remember the part of town where Showbiz Pizza was. I could probably find my way back to that location, too. No problem, Liz. Thank you. Appreciate all your help. TikTok account with the guy who worked at Showbiz. That's a Chucky, and it's a real trip. Oh, I'm sure. You know you've arrived when 74 people watch you every night in your PJs. Correct, John D. Are there YouTube videos on him? Oh, probably. Fats Domino? Fats, not Domino. Fats Geronimo. See, there was the play on words. Hey, Simplicity. Great to see you. Hello. I don't know if ours turned into a Chuck E. Cheese. We have a Chuck E. Cheese here in Bellevue. In Seattle, or the Seattle, or greater Seattle area. But we haven't gone in eons. It was easier to do before Jedi, or before we flipped vegan. Now it's kind of, it's kind of sad. Because, they just don't have anything that we really want Jedi to eat. Your only experience with Des Moines is driving through it? Yeah, it's about right. That's the Midwest. On your way to Minnesota. Your Chuck E. Cheese closed? Oh, man. Nolan Bushnell, that's correct. Established Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck Entertainment Cheese. A Chester cheese. I don't even remember that one, John. Mystery Goat also had a Showbiz before it was taken over. So it was taken over, so it was purchased. That doesn't surprise me. I remember going. I do remember going. And I guess the new version, or an adult Chuck E. Cheese, is Dave & Buster's. Am I wrong? Were you able to redeem Aziz? Oh, no, Joshua, please remind me. What lights did you want, buddy? Maybe blue and red. So remember, the last time I was recharging batteries, I had batteries down here that I was trying to hoping to recharge, and knowing that those are the ones that were likely dying. And indeed, look at that. That light is dying compared to the others. The bottom light is dying. So I guess I played that one right. So what I was thinking, maybe for my birthday this year, Bennigan's. I remember going to Bennigan's, but I didn't go to Bennigan's until I was an adult. Chi-Chi's. I remember that. We had a Chi-Chi's in Des Moines, but then when I went to Texas and said, oh, we have a restaurant called Chi-Chi's, they looked at me like, what kind of restaurant was that, Mr. Perillo? Because you don't want to say Chi-Chi's in Texas. It's a different... Chi-Chi's means a different thing down there. But we had a Chi-Chi's. Yeah, anybody from Texas, y'all know what Chi-Chi's is, right? Chi-Chi's used to be a restaurant chain, at least in the Midwest. Hello, Blake Nerdy. Conjulo. I always forget that. See, I remember everyone's old usernames, but the new username is kind of tricky. You live in Texas never... Really? Subsector 3D? I was told it was... When I was there, when I was in Texas, they said Chi-Chi's is the woman's bosom. Those are the Chi-Chi's, I guess. Fix 'em Dude, of course, loves Chi-Chi's. I remember eating there like once or twice, but... Yes, I had the same experience explaining Chi-Chi's to people in the Southwest. That's what I'm saying. You know when, like Future comes in like, dude, I love Chi-Chi's. It's all I want. Oh, yeah, no, dude. Friday comes, I'm all about the Chi-Chi's. Getting all up in there. Oh, yeah. Yep, Love my Chi-Chi's. Love them. Got it. You just can't. Yeah. Need my chi-chis. Can't live without them. That, you know, it might be having a bad week, but I know at the end of the week, I'm just gonna get right up and get in the chi-chis. I'm serious. Don't say that in Mexico. That's what I'm saying, Joshua. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now you're thinking of Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball. See, I never did the Dragon Ball thing. Hey, I don't make this stuff up. I call the reflectors in the road city. Call them reflectors in the road city? Is that what you say? Road, yes. I feel you, subsector. Hey, Chris, if you're ever going to move and sell your house, where would you and your family like to move to? Seattle. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm fairly confident it'll happen. I'm on the road to. I don't think it'll happen before retirement, but I feel like I want to move to a place. It's got a bit more space, good internet connection, a bit more space. I'm not saying that Loyal is the model. I think Loyal's got a different life than I do. But I'd love to move to a place where I could have like more buildings. Place for the collection, sure, but be able to host events on property. I think that'd be fun. In fact, 3 years ago or so, right around 3 years ago, I actually looked into Iowa, believe it or not. Despite all the massive shortcomings, head wound shortcomings that Iowa has going for it, like an abysmal internet connectivity issue, not really my cup of tea, very, very Midwestern, but you can get land, you can get space. So if anything, I'd probably move north or south here in the greater Seattle area. I love the weather up here. I'm not saying, for some people, Iowa wouldn't be that bad. I think Iowa would be really bad for me. I really think it would be bad for me. Despite my family being there, I think it would not be good for me. I enjoy being in Seattle. I really do. We call the reflectors in the road kadunk-kadunks. Invitations going out for a visit to the Perillo Ranch. No, not necessarily, but like if I'm able to retire, when, my God, from my lips to God's ears, if and when I retire, I'm probably still going to stream. Stream has always been a part of me, so I really feel like I'll always be streaming. I feel like there's just something in me. Even if nobody tunes in, and I'm sure over time, people will tune in, tune out. I just enjoy sharing my life and my experiences, my loves, my appreciations, my passions, my interests, connecting with all sorts of people, new, not so new, people who've known me for years, people who just got to know me. I love that. I enjoy that immensely. This is the part of the day that I look forward to most. But I would love to host events. I would love to do a Galaxar event where people are able to buy and sell like toys and collectibles. I think that'd be fun. Yes, Iowa is where Kirk was born. Correct. Subsector knows that too, I'm sure. She's got to know that. Chris, when you're planning on going on vacation, so where? No. I don't really vacation. I'm always at home, happily. Not planning on TwitchCon. No, believe it or not, Joshua. I'm not even planning on Celebration. I'm still, the Omicron variant spiking in South Korea. The supply lines are changing because Foxconn, I guess, had to scale back. We may be kind of out of the woods with this with COVID, but I don't want to tempt fate. I'm good. Love the content, even though you only get to lurk. Hey, Amish Gnome, don't ever apologize for being here. I mean, for the way that you hang out. I mean, I'm not saying you are, but I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you listening, and hopefully it's good conversation that winds and waxes and wanes. Winds, not whines, as in. My hometown is where volleyball was invented, and we have a Hall of Fame here. I'm not saying that Paper City Gamer was whining. But see, if that was me, Paper City Gamer, I'd move. I would not want to be associated with volleyball. I don't know. I don't care. Ian Douglas, great to see ya. Seriously, thank you for tagging both me and Star Wars Radar there on Twitch with your Star Wars meme. It was funny. It was a good one. Goffleg passing you, Ian Douglas. Oh, Hardy, Chris Perillo. Hello.
Ian Douglas 736 just resubscribed for 4 months. Yeah, it was great.
It was. Joshua notes good reasons not to go. To be honest. I'm not an event goer guy. You start staycation on Monday. I'm a staycation guy. I'm just like, dude, let me take care of stuff here. Let me just relax. Let me binge. Let me just do my thing. I'm not a traveler. I've never been a traveler. There are exceptions to that rule, but like, because I have a problem with my U-station tombs, my U-station tubes. I don't fly well. It's easy for me to get a headache. It's easy. It's even easier for me to get pain in my ears, and especially after a flight, my ears get plugged up. It's inevitable. I will not be able to hear for the next day after a flight. It always happens. Always. Caffeinated Linux is on the fence about TwitchCon. And by the way, Ian Douglas, thank you for resubscribing. I do appreciate that. Thank you.
XP_cheered X100 today in Star Wars History Part 2. In 2012, the 4th season of Star Wars, The Clone Wars ended.
It ended.
Thank you for subscribing. I knew you could do it.
No, Jay Harley, I'm probably being aggressive. Chris, if you had enough money to do whatever you want to do for the rest of your life, like stupid money, would you change anything in your path to lead a different level? No, Blake Nerdy, honestly, I wouldn't. I'd probably be doing what I'm doing now. I'd probably be hanging out on Twitch. Not all day, 24/7, but like I'd probably be doing this. This is something that I enjoy immensely. So what you're seeing here, sorry, I keep trying to get the right setting. What you're seeing me do right now, it's probably what I do. I'm not exaggerating. It's probably what I would do. No worries, Joshua. Thank you so much. I look forward to your Star Wars history of the day. But Blake Nerdy, here's the thing. You don't need to have enough money to do the thing that you want to do. For the most part. Unless, of course, what you want to do takes money. I wouldn't spend my day doing what I do. I'll admit that. As much as I find the challenges worth facing, and while I believe I'm working on something currently that's worth working on, it wouldn't be what I did. I mean, I don't want to work to live. I want to live to work, if you will. And Twitch is closer to what I used to do. If I could do full-time Twitch, I would. Oh, easily. Could I do full-time Twitch? It would be a stretch. I don't think I could do it at this point, but maybe at some point in the future, yeah. It is possible. I mean, it's one of the reasons I'm grateful for, like, you know, the subs and the cheers and all that stuff. That's why I appreciate it. I'm not crying. I just got something in my eye. No, like my eyelash is stuck. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. This is almost done. These are the, boy, some of those are like, maybe it's just the shadows of the Empire. Group hug. Blake Nerdy. What are you crying for? I'm not crying. Okay. Dad joke, why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? It was a little chewy. Sorry, did I ruin the joke? We have a Charades. A Charades. What charades could I do? I gotta come, either the mods, if I have any mods still. Woo! These are smaller ones here. These are hot. Gotta think of charades. All right, I got an idea. I got a charade in mind. Watch where they drop. You might find the weapon. I know. But the weapon, I know it bounced somewhere. I'm going to have to, like, crawl around. All right, so now the moment of truth. Come on, K2. All right, it's good enough. Now, this one was too big, so there's no way that's going to fit. Yeah, it's too big. Let's see how this... BT... Yeah, this is gonna get even smaller? Holy schmidt. Alright, I'm gonna go smaller then. Give me a second. Gonna print more. Because inevitably, if I just keep printing smaller and smaller, they'll continue to fit.
Paper_city_gamer cheerdex 250.
Thank you. Thank you for that cheer. It's been relatively silent for cheers tonight, but past the hype train at least. Thank you for your support. Oh, the black filament, this is a printed solid. Just a regular old black. Just plain old black. Or as Wesley Snipes says, always bet on black. If I had the power to go back in time and do accomplish anyone, maybe make sure somebody's already done, did it, clean it for yourself, what would it be and why? Dude, my history's like littered with that kind of stuff. I try not to focus on it though. Yeah, I'm gonna gotta be smaller than that. Wait, hang on. Maybe some of this... That's too loose. Really? Wait, hang on. One of those was too loose. One of these is too tight. One of these is closer to fine. Okay, I'm gonna do the charades. Give me a second. No, I feel I have to slice this even lower here. Give me a moment, please. Thank you. This K2SO is too small. Oh, there we go. That one's fine. I'm gonna print more anyway. Here we go. This is gonna be the charades. Hang on just a second. Okay, charades it's a TV show. 2 words. Second word. Silver spoons. That's right, Ian Douglas. That's what I was thinking. Silver spoons, another together. Na, 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 na. Wasn't that it? Good eats. Good try, Eclipse Empire. Silver spoons together. So I'm printing a series that's smaller than these. Although it seems like I got most of my black series standing. One moment. The only problem is that there is a bit of a gap, but I guess that's not too much of a problem. See, like I said, normally they stand well on their own, but just giving them a little more, just a little more latitude. So if they get accidentally brushed, there's not, they don't fall over as easily. That's basically my only goal with doing this. This is the Revan that I have. I don't care if these things are not, if the stands are not congruent. I just need I need them to stand so that they don't fall over. That's my only goal. You never heard of silver spoons, Mr. Goat? How young are you? Could not be my age, that's for sure. Sorry about that. Maybe you are my age, I don't know. Your name is Blake. Well, I'm glad to meet you, Blake. Happy to make your acquaintance. And I'm glad you're here. We met on the internet. On the interwebs. It's a thing. The interwebs. It's a big deal. Little Ricky Schroeder, that's right. Little Ricky Schroeder. It wasn't Tinder. It would have been pre-Tinder. That's when we met. It was pre-Tinder. Definitely pre-Tinder. Pre. What say we raid disc 1 of 5? He's coding. Yeah? It's been great tonight. I love hanging out. I love chatting. I love the fact that you're with me printing these stands to try to like get things to stand properly. I appreciate everybody who supported tonight. I'm going to be, I don't know which shows I'm going to be watching tonight. There's probably a few that I have to catch up on. Hopefully I don't miss any, because now I've got a glut. I've got an incredible amount. That's right. Get those Perillo Raider emotes ready. Pretty soon that's going to be an animated Tusken raid, which you'll be able to use in just darn near every channel that you raid, because you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Another fun stream. Thanks to you, the Ninjak. You were a good part of it. Y'all were a good part of it. Y'all were. We're rating disc 1 of 5, a nerd. A nice nerd. An amazing geek. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. I'll be back here again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific, specifically geeking out. Hugs and mugs. Indeed, Chi-Town Geek. Geek? Chi-Town Deek. Can I try that? No problem, Gothleg. Thank you. Thank you, one and all, for your support. Thank you. Thank you, Big Jano, for the cheers. Thank you, the Golden Boy, for all those gifted subs. I didn't quite make our sub goal tonight, but, there's always tomorrow. And I'll be back. I will. With you, I hope. Right there, along with me. Here we go. Tusken rating, disc 1 of 5, a supporter. Great support. He's popped in before. He's done geeky, nerdy things, and he's programming something right now. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to just pass you off to a programmer. Why not? Here we go. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. Or not. Hang on. No, I gotta. I missed the timer.
The Golden Boy just gifted 5 subs.
Crap. Okay. Well, I stopped the raid. And the raid has been stopped. I spoke too soon. I I have to do a barefoot Lego brick walk. Thanks in tremendous part, huge part to the Golden Boy. I'm not gonna raid. I owe you. You're in the Arabesh. I owe you a Lego brick walk. So, hey, look at that, Caffeinated Linux. Thank you for resubbing.
Just resubscribed for 16 months. Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego.
Okay, get those Lego brick walk emotes going. Get those Perillo Lego. Y'all were doing the Tuscan Raider emotes. Get those Perillo brick walks emotes going. Get them going. Get them going. Let's see those bricks. Let's see that brick walk. And let me see you, by the way. You're in. If I ever catch you in another brick streamer's stream, like someone who does Lego bricks, and you're not using the barefoot brick walk emoji, I will cry. You will literally make me cry. I will cry. Real tears. Genuine tears. Always use the barefoot brick walk emote. Always. All right. Here we go. There you go. You made this happen, the Golden Boy. You made it happen. Whoa! Oh, jeez! Oh! Whoa! Ow! Whoa! Oh! When they stick to your feet! Oh.
Blinks 89 shared X200. Perillo Raider, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Lego. Thanks for streaming, Perillo Raider.
What happened?
Joshua _XP_ cheered X100.
What
Perillo
happened?
Lego, Perillo Lego, Perillo Raider, Perillo elect 2 _HF, Perillo elect 1 _HF, Perillo Vader, Perillo elect 1, Perillo elect 2, Perillo Saber 1, Perillo Saber 4, Perillo Saber 4, Perillo Saber 5, Perillo Saber 3 _HF, Perillo Saber 2, Perillo Saber 2, Perillo Saber 1 _HF, Perillo Hype, Perillo Wow.
Uh-huh. Did anybody catch that? Going! Gone!
Eclipse Empire cheered X100.
All right, hang
Perillo
on.
Hype.
Let me get this straight, people. Let me get this straight. Because, you know...
The _Ninjak cheered X100. Lego Walk Robate Hype.
Thank you, the Ninjak. Thank you, Eclipse Empire. As always. Thank you, GB Links 89 for cheering the 200 bits. Don't think I missed you. I see you virtually, not like physically. Don't like freak out. I want to be careful about the at the chat severed lies. I may have to punt that until tomorrow, because I mean we got a hype train happening, and we literally. Okay, I'll turn on the at the chat. We're gonna turn on all the things. We're turning on all they're literally everything is turned on in this scene. Everything is literally turned on. Everything. We are in a hype train at 0% on level 3 with about 4 minutes left to go. So I was not expecting this. I was not expecting another hype train here. Just as soon as we're like, hey, you know, we're just chilling, we're just having fun. Then all of a sudden the Golden Boy comes in like, you know what? We're not done yet. The Golden Boy's sitting there like Gilbert Gottfried, I'm thinking, like, yeah, we're not done. You know what, Chris? You owe us a barefoot brick walk. Well, you got one. It was a sneak attack. I was not expecting it. It was like a total, like, saboteur kind of move. But I'm not complaining. Anytime I can get a hype train, I will not complain. Anytime. Because this is a chance. Let's see. Hang on. Y'all even using the hype emotes?
Thank you everybody for participating in the hype train.
Are you even using those hype emotes? Where the hype emote? Y'all got? Do you not have enough hype emotes? Is that the thing? Art Chappie's got them. GB Links has got them. Josh has got. Use other hype emotes if you want. You don't have to use the one in my channel. Although I feel I want to redo that one as a Darth Vader emote. I feel. Because it would translate better on other channels. I feel the hype. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Or something like that. Comic Age Clothing, thank you so much for cheering 100 bits. Appreciate it. Just everyone like tuned out as soon as they thought, oh, Chris is just gonna raid, he's leaving. And then like it doesn't happen.
Comic Age Clothing cheered X100. Thanks for being so entertaining.
Well, you know what?
Comic.
I cannot promise to be entertaining. I can just promise to be here and loud. Like you will always get a very loud. Like if you ever, I mean, there are some nights that I'll be intentionally quiet, subdued, if you will. But other nights, yeah, it's a little more off the chain, as the kids used to say. And it's I think that it used to be off the hook, and then it evolved to off the chain. It's a very bizarre thing. Get those hype emotes going, because we are sitting here at the bottom of level 3. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. We hit our sub goal. I'm applauding because I was not expecting to hit the sub goal tonight. I thought we were like, oh, we squeaked it in, but it's okay. That, honestly, it's a good night if y'all show up. That's a good night. It's a sad night when you don't. And I know there are a lot of other people to pay attention to on Twitch. In fact, you may be paying attention to them now. Totally understand that. Totally get that. Now. You do? You do, Chi-Town Deke. You really think you have me now? That's what you think. The Able Geek, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Play Shop. I hope you are doing well. We're in the middle of a hype train. That's what's happening here. And Big Jano doing is that your Maya he, Maya who, Maya haha? Is that your emote there? It's the perfect emote, because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing you do. I'm fairly confident. Fairly confident. What brings you in here, the Able Geek? And you can't just say, oh, it was a hype train, I had to join. Well, I mean, you could if you want, but I'm keeping you entertained while you work through 5,000 emails at 3:30. Oh my God, I remember those days. I remember looking forward to email. I seriously, there was a time in my life that I looked forward to email. There was a time. And now it's like, no. Just the opposite. Just the opposite. I want the opposite of email. No email. No email, please. Do not send me a message. Ever. It's not a good thing. It'll make me cry. Okay, maybe not like physically cry necessarily, but like kind of like, why? Email. Seriously, do you remember the days when email was fun? Seriously. Just in time for the hype? Yes, no worries. Jump over from following on YouTube. Well, Able Geek, first of all, do you stream here on YouTube? YouTube, oh my God. You put YouTube in my head. Now I'm saying YouTube. Do you stream here on Twitch? First question. Second thing that I was going to mention. Oh, you do stream. Okay, so let's make sure you get an automatic shout out. The Able Geek. The Able Geek. Automatic shout out when you pop into chat and say hello. I stream here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific. I really no longer do anything on YouTube because, quite honestly, it's kind of, what's the point? YouTube is just a different kind of culture, and I understood it well enough, but I was always a live streamer. So that's me, being a live streaming guy. So I'm definitely more inclined to participate on Twitch and to be active on Twitch. And I think everybody here, this is a good. Here's what comes of it. This fantastic community of people. Yeah, Joshua, I think we're still going to be rating Disc 1 of 5 now that we've come through the hype train, successfully getting through a level 2. Y'all got your emotes collected for that. You look forward to emails, it's fine, but I'm so bad at email even after 25 years. I got really good at email. I got really skilled at email. But man, I used to look forward to it so much. So much. And then it flipped. Like over the years, it flipped. It flipped radically. Oh, man, I used to love email. Used to love it. I mean, love. Adore. I used to adore email. And now it's the bane of my existence. Now I hope I don't see it. You know? It's weird how that flips. It's weird, isn't it? Streaming is like the one thing that I've always latched onto. I've always enjoyed. I've always appreciated. That's never really changed. Thank you for that clip, Fix'em Dude. So let's see here. The Able Geek says that they stream. Able Geek looks like they stream. What is that? It's a game. Some kind of video game. Dead by Daylight. Also does World, Warcraft, Shadowlands, and talk shows and podcasts. So that's Able Geek. And Able Geek will get a shout out every time we see their face here in chat. Well, we can't see their face, but every time you jump in and say, "Hey, Chris," or "Hello," see, you got to say it. Perillo, hello. Stone Monkey Research, thank you for being back. You just missed a very brief hype train, but a very exciting one, and a brick walk. Just as we were getting ready to raid, then amazing things happened. A rainbow shot out of my ass, and then the golden boy decided to get subs to put us over the line for the sub points. That's not, by the way, for everyone who's wondering, that's not the amount of subs that I have. Those are sub points. Twitch measures them differently. So like tier 1 is worth this much, tier 2 is worth another value, and then tier 3. They're like tier 1, 2, 3. Those are the sub points. But these are Twitch goals that they've integrated. So it is what it is. Shout out to Brick Walks for no reason in particular. Well, Krusty, I'm glad you were shouting out Brick Walks because it deserves more. That's right, Goffleg. You need one of those Liz butt emojis. Sorry, the plural of emojis is emoji. I'm fairly confident. You shouldn't say emojis. It's emoji. I'm fairly sure. At least I've read that once. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's now headcanon. I totally believe in it. This is what I believe. I'm in. I'm down. So we're going to raid Disc 1 of 5, working on the DiscBot sound effects, integrating it with the database, which is pretty darn cool. So Infosword is over there. They haven't seen him in a bit, but, he's also 3D printing. So if you're interested in 3D printing, Disc 1 of 5, you'll see every so often pop into this chat. Happy to pass a little bit of energy his direction. I'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. Disc 1 of 5 is our raid target. Starting that raid countdown. For real this time, you can't trigger a hype train. You can't trigger a sub goal. But for the time being, your name is in Arabesh in the stream. Until tomorrow, when someone becomes the top sub gifter, as I wag my Tusken Raider at you. This is what I do. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you. Able Geek, it's very nice to meet you. I'll be back again tomorrow night at Sammy the Snake, and I look like the letter S. Oh, yes. Or shaped like the letter S. Shaped like the letter S. Sorry, I like channeled Sesame Street there for a second. Here we go. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. My nose. All right. ThinkPad.
He's coming. No, Alright, we're gonna cancel the race. Hey guys, welcome. Chris, I was just about to raid. Hey guys, yeah, we caught me just as I was leaving. How are you guys doing? How was your stream?
I'm glad we caught him.